Smiters, I'm Kama. Welcome to a special Halloween edition of Know Your God. Today, I will be introducing Anubis. So who is Anubis? Well, Anubis is the god of the dead. He is also the god of mummification and funeral rites. He is commonly depicted with a jackal's head and a man's body. So why a jackal's head? It's because Egyptians saw jackals scavenging cemeteries and thus associate them with the dead. Nephthys, who is the wife of Seth, wanted a child so bad. However, Seth was impotent. So, Nephthys disguised herself as Isis, who is the wife of Seth's brother Osiris, and seduced him. From that union, Anubis was born. Osiris cared for Anubis as his own, but when Osiris was murdered by his brother Seth, Anubis embalmed his adoptive father and mummified his corpse. This preservation passed on to the people of Egypt, who thought that if it was good enough for the gods, it would be good enough for man. If the corpse wasn't mummified properly, Anubis would come and dig up the corpse and eat it. No one entered the underworld without being first judged by Anubis. When corpses are preserved, he is the embalmer. When time for judgment comes, he is the final arbiter. In the underworld, he keeps legendary weighing scales. On one side, he weighs the massive weight of Ma'at, which is truth and order. On the other side, he weighs the heart of the deceased. Should the weight of Ma'at prove infinitely heavier than that of the heart, well then you're out of luck, man, because Anubis will cast your soul deep into the underworld, where it will be forever forgotten, never to be reborn again. Now for the art. Anubis is the first Egyptian god we created, since, Egyptian mythology is pretty awesome. For his jackal head, we referenced wild jackals to make him look more animalistic. We decided to give his abilities a teal tint, since we thought the color possessed ghostly qualities. The Gravehound skin was created because he is purely the god of the dead, so we wanted it to represent death. His abilities, Mummify, Plague of Locusts, Grasping Hands, and Death Gaze, are all heavily inspired by Egyptian lore. For example, we chose to give him the Mummify ability, because he is the god of mummification, and that's his spiel. Also, his ultimate ability, Death Gaze, was all about looking death in the eye. The reason Anubis is a mage is because he represents all things mystical. Even in the Egyptian Book of the Dead, which is heavily tied to Anubis, is filled with magical spells. Thanks for watching, guys, and smite on!